kilometres an hour.
Take shelter immediately. Emergency alerts in place.
Get to higher ground now.
Tropical Cyclone Alfred.
Cyclone Alfred. Cyclone.
Let me just settle in. But yeah, I've actually just come back from Hong Kong about a week ago. And apparently we're about to be hit by a cyclone, which is the first for people in Brisbane. Sometimes it might happen up north in Queensland, but apparently this is first in, I think it was 50 years. And I actually saw this cyclone warning when I was flying back, so I think it projected it was supposed to happen on the weekend that I was flying back, but thankfully it didn't happen. And it got pushed back, and then it was saying that it was supposed to hit land on Thursday, and it was just taking its time just hitting land. And then it became Friday and then Saturday morning. And yeah, so just slowly just waiting for this cyclone to hit, and honestly, I don't feel anything about it. It's just more like waiting and seeing what's happening, but also just making sure we prepare just in case anything happens. But yeah, we'll see how we go. We'll keep you posted. Cyclone is coming. How are you feeling? Cyclone's coming in, and check out our setup. Come. Look at that. Bumper to bumper. So just woke up, and the cyclone's actually meant to come about now. I did hear it get really windy and a lot of heavy rain last night, but it didn't sound any different from any other heavy storm season that we would get. So I'm not sure. And then I just checked BOM, which is the radar that shows us what the rain is like and how it's tracking, and it looks like this. So nothing that intense, because the blue is just rain, heavy rain, light rain, and then if it becomes black, that's when it's like storm. And we've had many of these before, but you can see it's not even on here. And this is a cyclone that looks more like a cloud of light rain. I guess it's a good thing. Good thing that we're not going to be hit with anything, and people's houses are less likely to be damaged. So yeah, that's our situation here where we are in Brisbane. I know there are some other places that have been affected, so my heart goes to those people out there. But yeah, it seems very anticlimactic, because I've been getting text messages over the week almost every 2 to 3 hours, and news has been covering it like every hour, updates, and it just made it sound like it was such a big thing, which I guess it could have been, and just we're lucky that it just dispersed itself and became light winds. But it just feels very anticlimactic. This is what it currently looks like outside right now, and it's a chiller than a normal rainy day, I would say. Kinda confused. This is why people buy toilet paper for. It's for this reason. It's not to wipe their ass.
It's a thing now.
Can you see us? Well, we thought, well, someone wanted to go out and get Macca's for dinner when we have food at home, and the power went out, and we only got out by garage, and we don't have house to the keys, and we're now stuck outside our own house.
House to the keys? You mean keys to the house?
Yeah, keys to the house, and now we have no way of getting in, and he just spilled Coke all over the car. So we're just sitting here and hoping that power's gonna come back soon, because we have no way of getting in. We have nothing with us. No clothes, no whatever. I haven't even had dinner. I have no charger. And what are we gonna do?
We're just gonna fucking do nothing.
Well, at least you have Macca's. Are you satisfied? You got your Macca's?
Not really.
We literally left for 3 minutes and came back, and then power went out. Rookie error. Remind everyone to keep your house keys with you and not just your garage keys. Well then, that is our mum's house to take coverage, because if you can see, the tree has fallen. See the tree?
Oh, the power line. Fuck, right here.
Maybe this is why we have no power. We tried to go to my mum's house and a big tree just fell over, blocking the way to my mum's house, so yeah, we can go around and hopefully we can make it, because otherwise we have nowhere to stay. Hope that Macca's was worth it. Was it good?
Yeah, it's
Was
not
it
bad.
fresh?
Yeah, not bad. Look how fucking dark it is.
Yeah. Well, we are now connecting together. Yes, we will reside at my mother's house. And their house also just lost power. How Nice. We have. Well, just as I was saying that, it seemed like the cyclone was very anticlimactic, but nighttime on the same day after the cyclone landed, we had a very interesting few hours. So we thought, you know, going down to Macca's, which is about 2 minutes drive away from us, so about 5 minutes there and back, and the power went out. What are the chances? And we only bring our garage key. We had no way of getting home, and we decided to camp out at my mom's house, but there was an obstacle on the road because a massive tree fell over and covered the whole entire strip of the road. And we also realized it actually knocked over a power line, which we were almost just about to drive over. So that was a hectic event. But also I haven't had dinner yet, so my husband had Macca's. I haven't had dinner yet. Luckily I wasn't too hungry. Went there and played some games, but they also lost power and had no reception. So we just remembered that my husband's mom, so my mother-in-law, actually had spare keys to our house, but she's actually staying at my sister-in-law's house, which is very far away, so about 30-35 minutes drive there. So there and back is about an hour drive all the way out there and try and beat the rainstorm and come back, and we actually managed to finally get back in. But on the way back, the main motorway that links us back to our house also decided to be closed and we had to go all the way around. So I guess we had a very interesting date night, which was to go around and travel around Brisbane in a whole different way while there's gusty winds, trees falling down, debris everywhere, and while enjoying time together and exploring a different side of Brisbane. And also always remember to bring keys, like actual keys. Don't leave with the garage key only, even if it's just for a few minutes, because you never know what will happen. Anyways, that's it. We finally made it back in, but there's still no power, so we don't know when we're gonna get power. And we're just gonna conserve and sleep, I guess. Nothing else to do. Surprisingly, the sky is really bright for some reason. It's slightly pink. I'm not sure why, and it's almost midnight, so interesting times. Nature's a beautiful thing. So it's actually been a few days now since the cyclone, or the whole situation, and the cyclone itself wasn't as bad as it perceived to be on the news, and luckily it kind of simmered down when it hit land. But I think what happened afterwards was kind of what didn't shock us, but it was just more like unexpected. So that was a learning curve, is don't think that the cyclone is over once it passes. It was actually an interesting adventure, something that was interesting to experience, and that was the highlight or low light or exciting light of our weekend. And yeah, that's pretty much it. But everyone stay safe, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye.